cafe looked harmless from the outside, all warm lights and clean windows, but that night I learned a place can smile at you while hiding something bad behind it. My name is Lara Venn, and this happened in Chicago on a wet Friday in late October. I had matched with a guy named Carden Vale on a dating app 3 days earlier. His photos were normal, nice haircut, soft smile, one picture with a dog. We talked about movies and bad coffee. He seemed fine. He asked me to meet at a small cafe near Wicker Park called Juniper and Rye. It had brick walls, hanging plants, and soft music playing. It felt safe enough. I got there early and waited by the window, pretending to read sugar packets, so I did not look nervous. Carden arrived right on time. He wore a dark coat and smiled when he saw me. "Hey," he said, "you made it." That felt like a weird thing to say, but I ignored it. At first, everything was normal. He asked what I wanted to drink and remembered I liked vanilla iced coffee. But every few minutes he kept checking his phone. Not like normal checking. More like he was scared of what he might see. "You waiting on someone?" I asked. He shook his head. "No, just stuff." His phone buzzed again. He flipped it over quickly and looked toward the door. I followed his eyes. A tall man stood outside in the rain under the awning. He was very still, holding a cup, staring at the window. "Do you know him?" I asked. "No," Carden said fast. The waitress came and took our order. For a moment, things felt normal again. Then my phone lit up. Unknown number. Do not leave with him. I stared at the message. Carden was already watching me. "Did you get something?" he asked. "Who sent this?" "Just stay calm," he said. Another message came. "You still sleep with the hall light on, Ilara." I felt sick. I never told him that. Only my brother knew. "How does someone know that?" I asked. Carden looked toward the window again. The man outside was gone. The door opened. Cold air rushed in. A man in a baseball cap walked in and stood near the counter, watching us without ordering anything. Carden leaned closer. "We should leave." My phone buzzed again. "Your brother's blue jacket is still in your closet." I made a small sound. Carden grabbed my wrist. "Come on." We rushed outside into the rain. Cars passed. People walked by like nothing was wrong. He pulled me down the street and stopped. "You have to trust me," he said. "No," I said. "Tell me what this is." "There's a guy," he said. "His name is Morrow. He's been following me. He learns things about people and uses them." "That's insane." "I know. He did it to my sister before." His phone buzzed. He showed me. "I can see both of you." I looked across the street. In the glass of a clothes shop, I saw our reflection. Behind us, someone else stood under a streetlight. The man from the cafe. He raised his hand. My blue scarf was in it. I'd been wearing it inside. I never felt him take it. Carden pulled me toward a narrow alley. I knew it was a bad idea, but I followed anyway. We heard footsteps behind us. Slow, calm. The alley smelled like trash and rain. A cat knocked over a can, and I jumped. Carden reached for a door, then stopped. On the wall, written in black marker, were words, "Ilara fears the dark. Carden owes me." I froze. Then a voice behind me said, soft and clear, "You should have blocked me." I turned around. The man stood close now. He looked normal, not scary in a clear way. Just average. He smiled like this was funny. Carden shoved me toward the door. "Run!" I ran back into the cafe. Chairs moved. Someone shouted. I looked back through the glass. Carden tried to fight him. Then, he got thrown into a bike rack. I heard a loud crash. People were calling for help. By the time police arrived, both of them were gone. They found Carden's phone in the street. My scarf was tied to a fence 3 blocks away. The officer kept asking if I really knew him. I said yes, but I never saw Carden again. They never found Morrow. Sometimes I still get messages from unknown numbers, small things, like what side I sleep on, or which light I leave on at night. I moved to a new place after that. I lock my doors now. I check my windows more than I should, and sometimes when I walk past a dark window, I look at the reflection, just to make sure there isn't someone else standing behind me.